Welcome dear students in our e-learning maths class. Myself Sheetal Dholi from Gokula Education Society's HL High School English Medium Ozar Township. I am here for Standard 9 Mathematics Part 2. Today I am going to explain third chapter, that is triangle. In that chapter we will discuss on theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle, property of an exterior angle of a triangle, and practice set 3.1. Before going to start, we will discuss on interior angles and the exterior angles. Look at the diagram. In diagram, angle A, angle B, angle C are formed inside the triangle. So it is called interior angles. Angle D, angle E and angle F, these are the outside of the triangle, so these are called as exterior angles. Remote interior angle is one of the two angles that does not touch an exterior angle of a triangle. If you observe the diagram, we can see the two remote interior angles are there, and here exterior angles is also given. Now here the measure of exterior angle is always sum of the two remote interior angles. Look at the diagram. Angle 1 and angle 2 are the remote interior angles and angle 4 is an exterior angle. When we are taking the sum of angle 1 and angle 2, which is equals to angle 4, and this criteria we will discuss through the theorem. Theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle. See the statement. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of its remote interior angles. Now already I explained the meaning of exterior angle and the meaning of remote interior angles. Now here we have to prove that measure of exterior angle of triangle is equal to sum of its interior angles. Look at the diagram. In that diagram we can observe triangle PQR is given. And for that triangle PQR, angle PRS is an exterior angle. Now here what we have to prove that here the measure of exterior angle, that means PRS, equals to sum of the remote interior angles, that means angle PQR plus QPR. See here given angle PRS is an exterior angle of triangle PQR. What we have to prove that angle PRS equals to sum of the interior angles, that means angle PQR plus angle QPR. Okay, now see the proof. Sum of the all angles of triangle is 180 degree. As we know this criteria. Sum of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. So here angle PQR plus angle QPR plus angle PRQ equals to 180 degree. Now here PQR, QPR and PRQ, these are the three angles of triangle, and as we know that the sum of all angles of triangle is 180 degree, their sum is equals to 180. For that we give the number 1. Now here if you observe the diagram, in that diagram two angles are in linear pair, that angle PRQ and angle PRS, these two angles are in linear pair and sum of these angles is equals to 180 degree. So here angle PRQ plus angle PRS equals to 180 degree. These angles are in linear pair. We give the number 2 for that. Now here from 1 and 2, here right hand sides are equal, so we equate the left hand side. So angle PQR plus angle QPR plus angle PRQ equals to angle PRQ plus angle PRS. Now here in both the side angle PRQ is common, so we cancel it. Then what is remaining? Angle PQR plus angle QPR equals to angle PRS by eliminating angle PRQ from both sides. Now here angle PRS is nothing but the exterior angle and PQR and QPR, these are the interior angles. So here we prove that the measure of an exterior angle of triangle is equal to sum of its remote interior angles. Okay students, got it all of you? Property of an exterior angle of a triangle. Look at the diagram. Here triangle PQR is given and for the triangle PRS is an exterior angle. Already according to the remote interior angle theorem, the measure of exterior angle is always sum of its remote interior angle. Now here if we take the sum of the two positive number A and B, That means sum is a plus b, which is always greater than a and always greater than b. That means a plus b is greater than a and a plus b is greater than b. Now same criteria we have to use to find exterior angle of a triangle. Look at the diagram again. In that diagram, PQR is a triangle and for that triangle PRS is an exterior angle. Okay, so here the measure of PRS is always sum of two interior angles, that a plus b. But the measure of angle PRS is always greater than A. Similarly, measure of angle PRS is always greater than B. That means here we can say that angle PRS is greater than angle P. Angle PRS is greater than angle Q. That it is nothing but exterior angle of triangle is greater than its remote interior angle. Okay, students. Now we will discuss on practice set 3.1. See the first example in figure 3.8. Angle ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. Angle B equals to 40 degree. Angle A equals to 70 degree. Find the measure of angle ACD. Now look at the diagram. In the diagram we can observe here triangle ABC is given. In that triangle ACD is an exterior angle. Angle B is given for 40 degree. Angle A is given 70 degree. We have to find the measure of angle ACD, that is an exterior angle. So here first of all we mention that in triangle ABC, angle B equals to 40 degree, angle A equals to given 70 degree. Angle ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. Okay, that means by using the criteria of remote interior angle theorem, we can mention over there angle ACD equals to sum of the remote interior angles, angle ABC plus angle BAC, by the theorem of remote interior angle, by the theorem of remote interior angles. Now angle B is given 40 degree and angle A is given 70 degree. So here 40 plus 70 is 110. That means the measure of exterior angle of triangle is 110. So here measure of ACD equals to 110. Now we'll discuss one more example. See the third example. The measure of angles of triangle are x degree, x minus 20 degree, x minus 40 degree. Find the measure of each angles. Now here we have to find the measurement of angles and the three angles are given x, x minus 20, x minus 40. See the solution. Here first of all we'll write the measures of angles are the measures of angles of a triangle are x degree, x minus 20 degree, x minus 40 degree. As we know the criteria, sum of the three angles of triangle is 180 degree. So we can use this criteria to find out the value of x. So here x degree plus x minus 20 degree plus x minus 40 degree equals to 180 degree, because these are the three angles of triangle. So here we can measure our sum of measure of all angles of triangle. Sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, now here we'll solve this one. Remove the bracket. So x degree plus x minus 20 plus x minus 40 equals to 180 degree. Now here x plus x plus x, that means 3x. Here minus 20 minus 40 means minus 60 equals to 180. Now here minus 60 we are shifting on right hand side. So we'll get 180 plus 60. Therefore 3x equals to 240. That means x equals to 240 divided by 3. Therefore x equals to, now 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24 and this 0. So x equals to 80 degree. So here first angle we got x equals to 80 degree. Now second is given x minus 20 degree. That means 80 minus 20 equals to 60 degree, and third angle is x minus 40 degree. That means 80 minus 40 degree equals to 40 degree. So here measure of all angles of triangle are, measures of the angles of the triangles are 80 degree, then 60 degree and 40 degree. Okay, got it everyone? Now we'll discuss next sum. Fifth example, in the figure measure of some angles are given. Using the measures find the values of x, y, z. Now look at the diagram. Here measure of some angles are given, and with the help of that we have to find the value of x, y and z. Now here when you look at the diagram, that time you will get here angle TEN and angle NEM. These two angles are in linear pair. So we can mention here angle TEN plus angle NEM equals to 180 degree, because these angles are in linear pair. Angles in a linear pair. Now as we know that sum of the angles in linear pair is 180 degree. So here, and out of this two, one angle is given, that TEN is given 100 degree plus angle NEM equals to 180 degree. Now here angle NEM is nothing but the y, and therefore instead of NEM we can put there y. Y equals to 180 degree. Now when we are shifting that 100 on right hand side, it just minus. So y equals to 180 minus 100. So here we get y equals to 80 degree. Okay. Similarly, we can find out the value of x and z. Now to find out the value of z, again we have to use the criteria of angles in linear pair. Now which angles are there? EMR and EMN. These two angles are in linear pair. Therefore, angle EMR plus angle EMN equals to 180 degree. Again the same criteria, angles in linear pair. Again out of two, one angle is given here, that is EMR is given 140 degree. EMN is nothing but Z equals to 180 degree. Therefore Z equals to 180 minus 140 equals to 40 degree. Angle Z equals to 40. Now we have to find the value of x, and if you observe that is x, y, z, these are nothing but the three angles in triangle. So sum of the three angles in triangle is 180 degree. Therefore x plus y plus z equals to 180, as the sum of three angles in triangle is 180 degree. So here x, y we know that is 80, and z also we know that is 40 equals to 180 degree. Therefore x plus 80 plus 40 is 120 degree equals to 180. So x equals to 180 minus 120. Therefore x equals to 60. So here the value of x is 60, y is 80 and z is 40 degree. Okay, understood everyone? Now next sum. See the question number 7. In triangle ABC, bisectors of angle A and angle B intersect at point O. If angle C equals to 70 degree, then find the measure of angle AOB. Now according to the information, first of all we have to draw the diagram. Here it is given that bisectors of angle A and B intersect at point O. That means AO is angle bisector of angle CAB, and OB or BO is angle bisector of CBA. These both bisectors intersect each other at point O. Angle C is given 70 degree. We have to find the measure of angle AOB. Now see the solution. Now here angle CAO congruent to angle OAB. See here, CAO congruent to angle OAB, because ray AO bisect the angle CAB. Here ray AO bisect the angle CAB. That means angle CAO equals to angle OAB, and for that we give the x. This is our first equation. Now angle CBO congruent to angle OBA, because ray BO bisect the angle CBA, and this angle CBO equals to OBE, we give the y. This both angles equals to y, and for that we give the number 2. Now here when we take the angle CAB, that time we take the sum of these two angles CAO plus OAB. See here, angle CAB equals to CAO plus OAB equals to x plus x, which is equals to 2x. This is our third equation. Similarly, CBA equals to CBO plus OBA. That means y plus y equals to 2y. Now we have to take the sum of three angles in triangle is 180 degree. That means angle CAB plus angle ACB plus angle CBA equals to 180 degree. Now CAB is nothing but 2x. Here already from 3 we got, and this angle ACB, it is given 70 degree, and angle CBA equals to 2y. This is from equation 4. So instead of that angles we put their values, 2x plus 70 plus 2y equals to 180. Now here 2x and 2y, in that 2 is common, so in bracket x plus y plus 70 equals to 180. Then 2 in bracket x plus y equals to 180 minus 70. So 2x plus y equals to 110. Therefore, x plus y equals to 110 divided by 2, that is x plus y equals to 55 degree. This is our fifth equation. Now just look at the diagram. Here we have to consider the small triangle AOB, and again we have to take the three angles in triangle. Sum of the three angles in triangle is 180 degree. Now here when we are taking their sum, we get angle AOB plus angle OAB plus angle OBA equals to 180 degree. Therefore AOB plus, now here OAB is nothing but x and OBA is nothing but y. So instead of that we can write there x plus y equals to 180. But x plus y equals to 55. So here AOB plus 55 equals to 180. Here it is written from equation 5. So AOB equals to 180 minus 55. So we'll get the measure of angle AOB equals to 125. Okay students, got it everyone? Now in this way you can solve the remaining sums from the practice set 3.1. Very soon we will meet in next video. Till then you have to take care of yourself. Thank you.